everyone. Welcome to this webinar on the challenges and solutions for managing enterprise architecture. I'm Ezekiel Rufa, founder and CEO of EA Flow, but I'm not flying solo today. I'm thrilled to introduce someone who's about to change the way we think about building resilient architectures. Meet Max, our AI architect.
Thank you, Ezekiel. It's a pleasure to connect with all of you. As your AI architect, my purpose is to simplify and optimize enterprise architecture management. I'll be answering specific questions in the chat throughout the presentation, so don't hesitate to drop your queries. Here are some of the questions I can help you with. How does EA Flow facilitate collaboration between business and IT? How does EA Flow's AI, that's me, Max, support enterprise architecture management? What technological flexibility and adaptability does EA Flow offer? What pricing model does EA Flow follow?
Excellent. Max will be available in the chat, so feel free to start sending in your questions. At EA Flow, innovation is key. Now, I'd like to walk you through a few common situations we encounter in our daily work, whether we're overseeing governance across the entire enterprise architecture or focusing on a specific area like technology infrastructure, business, or cybersecurity. I'll begin by sharing some of the most common challenges faced by large enterprises, particularly in enterprise architecture. I'd love to know if any of these resonate with you or if you're dealing with similar issues. I'll present 3 stories that might sound all too familiar. Maybe you've experienced them firsthand or overheard them in the office break room. Next, I'll guide you through a live demonstration of the ultimate solution for enterprise architecture, showing how it directly tackles these challenges and streamlines your processes. After that, we'll move on to an interactive Q&A session. And last, but certainly not least, I'll introduce you to our tailored solution package, a practical toolkit designed to help you navigate your architecture challenges with ease. But before we dive into these stories and to ensure we're all aligned and on the same page, let's quickly revisit some enterprise architecture fundamentals. EA helps align applications and technological infrastructure securely and efficiently with the business's strategic objectives. It also empowers better informed decision-making and ensures solid governance across the organization. Here's a quick overview of the benefits of the meta model. Connects and integrates. Combines multiple data sources into a single platform. Saves time, manages models and documents in a central repository. Reports and visualizations. Transforms EA information into simple, data-driven visuals to power decision-making. Combines models and data. Integrates EA models with operational data for continuous improvement. Standardizes and automates outputs, EA frameworks, TOGAF, BPMN, Archimate, ITIL, COBIT. Enterprise architecture provides us with critical insights into applications that support various processes such as requests, tracking, delivery, project management, human resources, and more. Available and necessary technology, which includes hardware, physical or virtual components such as servers or network elements like switches, routers, or firewalls, as well as storage resources for data management. Basic software, operating systems for servers or hypervisors, for example. Users, who they are, the functional roles they perform, the tasks they carry out, and the applications they use. Process optimization. How we can improve process support by analyzing KPIs and OKRs. Organizational growth and improvements. How the business is evolving, identifying redundancies, and evaluating performance, integrity, and reliability capabilities. Information security. How we protect data and maintain safety by identifying components, assessing vulnerabilities, and evaluating resolution capabilities. The diagram presented illustrates an operating model that explains how processes are managed to execute and adapt strategic planning to the organization's defined environments. Architecture governance involves the management and control of all aspects of the organization's development and evolution. Its main objectives include ensuring alignment of decisions and actions with the company's strategic direction, supervising and controlling the efficient use of resources, ensuring compliance with standards, ensuring accountability across all levels of responsibility. In today's context, we face significant challenges involving digital transformation, cybersecurity and personal data protection, and last but not least, how different areas within companies interact and collaborate with each other. Now, I want to share 3 stories with you that might sound all too familiar. Maybe you've lived through them yourself or overheard them in the office break room. Picture this, you're stuck in yet another endless cloud migration meeting, staring at chaotic slides while the team talks in circles. Nobody seems to know the right path forward, and every discussion just adds to the confusion. Will this cloud migration ever make sense? Meanwhile, your security team is in constant crisis mode. Alarms are blaring left and right, but no one can tell if it's a real threat or just another false alert. It feels like an endless game of whack-a-mole, and the team is exhausted. Will they ever catch a break? Across the office, every team is playing its own tune, but instead of a harmonious symphony, it's just noise. Projects stall, meetings drag on, and everyone is out of sync. Shouldn't we be working like an orchestra, moving in unison? Instead, it's chaos, and no one seems to be on the same page. Now, imagine for a moment what a typical day at the office would look like if you had a tool that could turn each of these scenarios around. That confusing cloud migration, gone. Now you have a clear visual map of your entire infrastructure all in one place. Every step is crystal clear and the migration feels seamless. No more endless meetings, just fast and efficient results. Your security team, they're not fighting fires anymore. Instead, they're sipping coffee, knowing this tool is proactively managing threats. Real risks are handled before they escalate, freeing up your team to focus on meaningful work instead of constantly putting out fires. And those disconnected teams, well, this fantastic tool becomes the conductor, turning noise into a harmonious symphony because it aligns all departments on one platform. Teams work in sync, communication flows smoothly, and decisions are made faster and smarter. The result? The entire organization moves forward with purpose, driving productivity and success. As we move forward, think about how these examples might resonate with your own experiences and how we can help you achieve a smooth and sustainable transformation. Well, colleagues, I'm pleased to tell you that this tool is no longer imaginary. It's real and within everyone's reach. Let me introduce you to EA Flow, an easy-to-use and intuitive tool with smart support from a single source of truth for enterprise architecture. EA Flow is the most complete platform for governing a more secure and efficient EA. Imagine a scenario where the lack of visibility into your infrastructure hinders operational resilience and your ability to respond to incidents. EA Flow provides you with the tools and information you need to build a more resilient enterprise architecture, one that can adapt to change and overcome challenges. And now, it's demo time. So, Max, let's get to work.
With EA Flow, cybersecurity becomes a visual and interactive experience. Let's see how it works. Welcome to the EA Flow Control Dashboard. Here we can conduct preventive and proactive monitoring, automatically applying recovery plans for failures. It provides the tools to constantly monitor the infrastructure and detect early signs of vulnerabilities in information assets, alerting the IT team before failures occur. In the dashboard, we have 5 architecture domains: business, applications, information, technology, and the security domain, which supports all the information assets that fall within these core enterprise architecture domains.
Let's pause for a second. What's really powerful here is that you're not just reacting to issues. EA Flow lets you see potential threats before they happen, giving you full control over your security. This isn't just about managing incidents, it's about preventing them altogether, kind of like having spider sense, but for your IT infrastructure and without the radioactive side effects.
EA Flow integrates SIEM solutions for security management, helping organizations detect and analyze threats before they impact business operations. It classifies data to identify patterns, monitors security incidents, and provides real-time alerts. In the dashboard, we can see graphs with information about vulnerability alerts for components, as well as which applications are affected. Additionally, we can view threats to a particular server and the severity of the vulnerability according to the CVSS scoring system. This way, EA Flow offers a clear view of your security landscape, allowing you to focus on real threats and identify false alarms.
Exactly. This makes your security operations much more efficient, helping you concentrate on the real risks that matter.
Furthermore, there are XDR solutions, extended detection and response, which integrates an organization's security tools to help detect threats quickly with a holistic view of advanced cyber attacks. This enables real-time responses and the initiation of effective actions to block them. Let's go to the security dashboard for a detailed look at the information. We can see data detected by each of the agents installed on the different servers, along with the classification of threats using the CVSS scoring system, which indicates the severity of each threat. To filter the information, for example, in the agent browser, we can select Agent 06 and critical vulnerabilities directly, then view the details in the inventory, such as the agent's name, package name version, vulnerability description, severity, and CVE ID. Clicking on the magnifying glass for the selected log brings us to a detailed report of the server data, package vulnerability, and references to know the corrective actions to take. This report is then sent to the individuals responsible for applying the required fixes.
As I mentioned earlier, you are not only preventing incidents, you are also finding solutions faster. This is a game changer for your security strategy.
This process can be carried out swiftly and efficiently, because EA Flow facilitates the comprehensive governance of all information flowing through the enterprise architecture. As you can see with EA Flow, securing information assets is a transparent, controlled process with no surprises. EA Flow is your partner for a safe and reliable enterprise. To sum up, EA Flow provides a comprehensive view of your cybersecurity landscape, enabling proactive threat management and faster solution identification. With its intuitive dashboard and powerful XDR capabilities, you can transform your security operations from reactive to proactive.
Great, Max. Thank you. Now we'll continue with the Q&A session. I see you've left us some great questions in the chat box. Here goes the first one. What is the security environment like? For example, the security environment in which each network element operates.
This refers to the set of policies, controls, and technologies that protect network elements, ensuring secure communication and data protection from threats.
It shows that you can create a report for a single vulnerability. Can you also create a report for a set of vulnerabilities and send it as a PDF to the person responsible for handling them?
Yes, you can generate reports for both individual vulnerabilities and groups of vulnerabilities and send them in PDF format to the designated person responsible for managing them.
Regarding the first security widget, is it possible to have more than one critical application per server, or is there only one critical application per server?
It's possible to have more than one critical application on a server, although this depends on the server's capability and specific security and performance needs.
You mentioned SIEM and XDR solution. Can you give a clear example of how an XDR solution works in action? Is there a way to see this solution at work on the main dashboard or in the security section?
XDR correlates data from multiple sources such as endpoints and networks to detect threats. On the security dashboard, you can see components discovered by agents, as well as centralized alerts for detected security incidents.
Could you explain the difference between SIEM and XDR? What is the scope of each, and which one is more commonly used in the company's security strategy?
SIEM focuses on collecting and analyzing security data, while XDR integrates and correlates data from multiple layers, endpoints, networks, etc. for more coordinated responses. XDR is often more commonly used for threat detection and response.
Could you provide more details on how the severity of a vulnerability is assessed using the CVSS method? Can you show an example that explains the calculation in more detail?
The CVSS method assigns a score based on the exploitability and impact of a vulnerability. For example, a vulnerability might receive a score of 7.5, indicating high severity. The calculation includes metrics like required access and confidentiality impact. The scoring range for version 3.0 goes like this: low 0.1 to 3.9, medium 4 to 6.9, high 7 to 8.9, and critical 9 to 10.
Before wrapping up, I have something special for you. The EA Flow Survival Kit, specifically designed to help companies like yours take those critical first steps toward implementing an enterprise architecture solution. This kit is your fast track to organizing and optimizing your architecture, and here's why it's a must-have. What is the Survival Kit? The Survival Kit is an all-in-one package created to solve two common challenges companies face: outdated processes and lack of visibility into their current IT infrastructure. It's a powerful solution that streamlines your processes and provides a clear, actionable map of your enterprise architecture. Why do you need it? Outdated process models. With our AI-powered technology, the Survival Kit updates your process models in BPMN using both your internal data and industry standards. No more manual searches through old process maps. Our AI does it for you. Lack of visibility into your enterprise architecture. The Survival Kit's discovery agents analyze your IT infrastructure, cataloging every server, component, and running process. This provides you with a crystal clear view of your current enterprise architecture. No more guesswork, just actionable insights. The EA Flow Survival Kit is your partner for building a smarter, more efficient, and resilient enterprise architecture. What's included? Information gathering. We will work closely with you to collect data on core reference processes, optimizing and updating models in BPMN. This is a critical step in modernizing your processes. IT infrastructure discovery. From your hypervisor or public cloud, our discovery agents will be installed on at least 50% of the virtual servers defined within the scope, giving you deep visibility into your IT infrastructure. Enterprise architecture consult. Using the TOGAF methodology, we will assess your architecture and provide personalized recommendations to align it with your business objectives. Implementation. EA Flow will be fully configured to seamlessly integrate with your infrastructure, including user setup and platform customization to meet your specific needs. Testing. We will conduct comprehensive functionality testing to ensure EA Flow operates flawlessly before go live. Training and support. Your key users will receive in-depth training on how to maximize EA Flow's capability. Our team will provide ongoing technical support post-launch, ensuring you hit the ground running. Administration. We handle user account management, software updates, and platform security so you don't have to. This Survival Kit is a comprehensive, customized solution to help you get off to the right start with your enterprise architecture. If you've been struggling with outdated processes or a lack of visibility in your IT environment, this kit will set you on the right path. Quickly, efficiently, and with expert guidance every step of the way. If this sounds like the solution you need, I'd be happy to send you a detailed email outlining everything included, what's required on your end, and a tailored quote. Just let me know and we'll make sure you're ready to get started right away. Let me leave you with a few key questions. Can you see how EA Flow would streamline your enterprise architecture? Do you believe your team would benefit from a tool that eliminates chaos and brings clarity? Are you ready to take the next step toward efficiency, control, and greater resilience? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then EA Flow is the solution you've been looking for. I'm here to make this transition seamless and ensure you get the most out of your investment. For those of you ready to move forward, let's schedule a brief call this week to discuss your specific needs and how EA Flow can help you progress quickly. Just let me know a convenient time and we'll get it on the calendar. We're excited to help you achieve your enterprise architecture goals and are ready to get started as soon as you are. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to collaborating with you soon.